Introduction. Net worth. Jeffrey Rigathi Gachagua is a prominent Kenyan politician, businessman, and former deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, a dominant figure in Mount Kenya politics and a key voice in national governance. Gachagua climbed from grassroots public service to one of the highest offices in the country. Known for his vocal political style and ties to rural constituencies, he has shaped Kenya's political landscape across 2 decades. As of early 2026, Gachagua's net worth is contested, with varying figures reported. Public declarations by Gachagua suggest a personal wealth around 800 million Kenyan shillings, USD 6 million, primarily from family business interests and personal investments. However, critics and public commentators estimate his total asset base, including inherited estates, hotels, land, and other ventures, could value in billions of Kenyan shillings, though much of this remains controversial and the subject of political dispute. Gachagua's legacy is equally divided between devoted supporters who praise his grassroots ethos and fierce critics who point to corruption allegations and a high-profile impeachment that defined his recent political fortunes. Early life, parents, siblings, education background. Rigathi Gachagua was born in 1965 in Nyeri village, Mathira constituency, Nyeri County, at the heart of Kenya's Central Highlands. He hails from a family with deep historical roots in the country's struggle for independence. His father, Nashon Gachagua Rariani, and mother, Martha Karigo, were both associated with the Mau Mau resistance, his father reportedly handling weapons and his mother acting as a support messenger for fighters in the forest. Gachagua grew up as the youngest in a large family of 9 siblings, including his late brother Nyeri Gachagua, who later became the first governor of Nyeri County, a connection that positioned Rigathi in influential political circles early in life. Education. Gachagua's formal education began at Kabrini Primary School in Mathira constituency, 1971 to 1977, after which he joined Kirinyaga High School in Kirinyaga County, completing both O-levels and A-levels by 1983. He later enrolled at the University of Nairobi, graduating in 1988 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Literature. During his university years, he was actively involved in student leadership, serving as a leader of the Nyeri District University Students Association and chairing the Association of Literature Students. After his undergraduate studies, Gachagua pursued additional professional training, including at the Administration Police Institute 1990 and later the Kenya School of Government 1999-2000, where he completed an advanced diploma in public administration, cementing his foundation in public service and governance. Personal life, husband, kids, religion, other works. Rigathi Gachagua has been married to Pastor Dorcas Wanjiku Gachagua, Njagi, since 1989. Dorcas is a close partner in his personal and public life, a trained teacher with Bachelor of Arts in Education from Kenyatta University. She later became a pastor at the House of Grace Church in Nairobi. Their union reflects a blend of religious commitment and political partnership. The Gachaguas have 2 sons. Kevin Gathagua, a professional software engineer, Keith Ikinu Gachagua, a medical doctor at Biography District Hospital in Nairobi. His personal faith is rooted in Christian values, and he is often seen expressing gratitude and resilience through public statements reflecting religious grounding. Aside from politics, Gachagua is known for his passion for community development, especially in areas such as youth empowerment, rural infrastructure, and agricultural support, themes often highlighted in his public speeches and community engagements. Professional career. Early public service. Gachagua began his career in Kenya's civil service, initially working at the Ministry of Home Affairs and National Heritage before joining the Administration Police Institute in 1990. He then served as a district officer in various parts of the country, including Kirinyaga, Kakamega, and Laikipia. This period honed his administrative experience and connected him to grassroots communities. His subsequent service as an administrative officer in the office of the president under the Moi regime provided insight into national governance, though accounts of his time in the civil service are mixed, with some critics alleging misuse of office, a claim that remains part of his controversial public narrative. Political ascendancy. Gachagua entered elected politics in 2017, winning the Mathira constituency parliamentary seat in Nyeri County. His tenure as MP saw him championing local development projects, medical outreach initiatives, and infrastructure improvements, building a reputation as a hands-on constituency leader. In the 2022 general elections, Rigathi became the running mate to William Ruto under the United Democratic Alliance, UDA banner. Their campaign resonated with many voters, emphasizing economic reform, job creation, and grassroots inclusion, leading to their victory in August 2022. Gachagua was sworn in as Deputy President of Kenya later that month. Deputy Presidency and downfall. Gachagua's term as Deputy President was marked by intense public scrutiny, political infighting, and serious allegations. Critics accuse him of corruption, abuse of office, and ethnically divisive political rhetoric. Charges he denied, claiming they were politically motivated. In October 2024, the Kenyan Senate voted to impeach him, marking him as the first sitting deputy president to be successfully removed under the 2010 Constitution. The Senate upheld several allegations, including abuse of office and inciting divisive politics, effectively ending his tenure. Following the impeachment proceedings and changing political dynamics, Gachagua has since remained a significant figure in Kenya's national discourse, including pursuing new political strategies outside the executive office. House tour and car collection. Real estate. Rigathi Gachagua's real estate interests are extensive and partly intertwined with family holdings. After the death of his brother, the late Nyeri Gachagua in 2017, Rigathi inherited significant hotel and land estates, including properties such as Olive Gardens Hotel Nairobi, Vipingo Beach Resort Kilifi, and Queen's Gate Service Apartments in Nairobi. The family also holds valuable land near Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, JKIA, and a large parcel in Nyeri County. He also runs a dairy farm that reportedly generates monthly revenue, and portions of his land investments are tied to agricultural ventures. Car collection. While there is no full public asset registry, Gachagua's lifestyle during his deputy presidency included access to state-provided vehicles and luxury transportation befitting his office. Private vehicle ownership details are not fully disclosed. However, as a multimillionaire with extensive land and business assets, his personal car holdings likely included high-end vehicles common among Kenya's elite. College career. Rigathi Gachagua's college journey was foundational to his later political and administrative roles. At the University of Nairobi, he pursued a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Literature, graduating with leadership experience in student associations. He furthered his career-related education through postgraduate professional training at the Administration Police Institute and the Kenya School of Government, preparing him for long-term public service. Cause of death. As of January 2026, Rigathi Gachagua is alive and actively engaged in public life, politics, and national discourse. Rumors of his death are false and unverified. After his impeachment and exit from the deputy presidency, he remains a vocal figure in Kenyan political discourse, including launching his own political party, the Democracy for the Citizens Party, DCP, in May 2025, signaling continued political ambitions. Legacy and influence. Rigathi Gachagua's story is one of resilience, grassroots politics, controversy, and historic firsts. From a modest upbringing in Nyeri County to civil service, and eventually the deputy presidency, his rise reflects deep connections to local communities and national power politics. His impeachment, a landmark constitutional event, makes him one of Kenya's most talked about political figures in recent history. Whether viewed as a champion of rural voices or a polarizing political force, Gachagua's impact on Kenya's political landscape is undeniable.